Welcome to magnificent Moor Park for Clutch Pro Tour's South of England Open. It's the third major of the season, £10,000 for the winner, 5 Challenge Tour starts to get decided, plus a European Tour start on the line. Giles currently leading the Challenge Series Order of Merit, and as well as the Challenge Series, there's also a European Tour start on the line. What would it mean to you if you were to win that?
I've never even played Challenge Tour, let alone Main Tour. It'd be pretty awesome for me and everyone around me to even get the opportunity to have a start on the European Tour, and it's a testament to the tour of what you guys have done to be able to get these opportunities for us.
What's the mindset going into today?
I'll try my best to not look at the scoring and just play the game.
Just keep your head down and focus.
Yeah, exactly.
If you were to win the European Tour start, what would that mean to you?
Oh yeah, it'd be season changing. I mean, even potentially life changing. I mean, you never know what could happen.
How much confidence did the win at Sonning give you if you're in the hunt tomorrow?
It gave me quite a lot. I wasn't playing badly at that point, but I wasn't playing well. I've got quite a lot of confidence at the minute.
You have had a Main Tour card before. To get back into a European Tour event by winning this, not only would you get your win, you get a tour start. What would that mean to you?
Yeah, everything. It's the goal to get back out in the European Tour. I feel my game's good enough to compete back out there. I've been out there, I've had a couple of invites since. I don't feel out of place, I feel at home when I get back onto the European Tour, and with my age I'm getting better and better with working my way around a golf course. Obviously I'm doing the right things mentally to be back out there and playing full time is the goal. I've got a few years and then maybe get back onto the Seniors Tour.
The top 10 is absolutely packed full of talent. We've got LET player Chloe Frankish, OJ Farrell, and joining guy in that last group, Sam Whitehead, and new 18-year-old pro Ben Schmidt. Three under par 69 to start the tournament on what looked to be a day where it's quite tough to go low. How would you summarise the performance?
Very solid. So I wasn't necessarily conservative, but I was attacking my targets aggressively and gave myself a lot of good looks. But I took advantage of the par fives. I drove the ball well, got it in play, and I didn't have a whole lot of distance into the par five, so I was able to take advantage of those.
And of course there's a European Tour start on the line. If you were to win, what would that mean to you?
That'd be awesome. Play on the European Tour would be awesome, so to have that, to have that as an incentive on this tour is amazing, and I'll be trying to keep that out of my mind. We'll see how it goes.
Ben, a great round of 5 under par yesterday. How was it out there?
I played solid. I didn't make any bogeys, which is nice. Solid off the tee, and then just short game. If I missed a couple of greens, I got up and down and I just saved a few par putts. It was a nice round.
So as an 18-year-old, quite early compared to a lot to turn pro, what made you decide to do that so early?
I managed to play the World Cup this year, make that team. And I played a lot of the big amateur events. I just felt like I just wanted to take the next step, and I've got a lot of time, so there's no pressure.
Guy, it was for the most part a tough day of scoring for the field yesterday, but you managed 6 under. What went so well?
I think possibly early morning start, probably a bit cooler, slightly best of the conditions always at that time. The greens rolled good, and for an old boy like me, I think any advantage I can get over these youngsters is good.
You mentioned the stage that you're at in your career. What would it mean to you to earn a European Tour start?
It'd be amazing. I haven't played in many over my time, so yeah. I mean, in my latter 40s now, I'm always eyeing towards trying to stay healthy and look to play the Seniors Tour one day maybe. So, any time you can get to play against the big guns, any time in your career is a really great experience. So, it's something I would really look forward to.
Just over my right shoulder you can see the final group approaching the 8th green. Giles Evans, Henry Sheridan Mills, George Gill and Ben Schmidt all tied at the top on 5 under. There's an incredible 24 players within 4 shots of the lead. Things are really tightening up as we head into the back 9. We've got ourselves another playoff on the Clutch Tour. We're here at Moor Park's 18th hole. Now it's only 153 yards, which doesn't sound like much. There's £10,000 on the line though, plus that European Tour start.
Okay, I'll hand you over to Martin now, who's going to do the draw for order of play. Good luck, guys. First up in the playoff at Moor Park is Guy Woodman. Good looking shot, just left of the pin. Next up we have George Gill, Mr. Ripper. Good looking golf shot, towering shot to the right half of the green. Good shot to about 25 feet. And last in the group on the playoff is Henry Sheridan Mills. He's right up the order of merit on the Challenge Series 2 also, so he's right in contention for the 5 Challenge Tour starts in 2021 as well. Another good looking shot in the air, but it's always difficult to judge this downhill hole. Yeah, and a very good shot to about 25 feet left of the pin, near the back edge of the green. There's a fantastic story unfolding today at Moor Park as Henry Sheridan Mills, who is competing in the playoff, has just signed with D5 Sports, who are the headline sponsor of this event. D5 are a new emerging management company, and they've shown Henry Sheridan Mills some fantastic support over the last few weeks. And they've signed him on a 2-year contract, so really exciting times for Henry and for D5. Guy Woodman's just hit a delightful chip to about 3 feet, to a lovely applause by the gallery. It's a lovely blend actually in this playoff. You've got 2 emerging players like Henry Sheridan Mills and George Gill fighting it out against Guy Woodman, who's been there and done it at every level in European golf. Unbelievable setting here at Moor Park. Sun's just setting over the hills. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Course has been in fantastic condition over the last 2 days. It's been a privilege to be here. The players have absolutely loved it. And I think the scores and results and player feedback has justified our decision to come here. And obviously, we hope very much that we can get Moor Park back on the schedule for another event in 2022. Henry Sheridan Mills gets it rolling towards the hole. It's a great looking putt. Just misses on the right edge. Henry tapped in for a fantastic 3. George Gill now has the chance to steal victory from the other 2 players with a putt from about 20 feet, just high right of the hole, and it's on its way. Looking good. Just misses, goes about a foot past. We could be in for a second sudden death playoff hole here, guys, at Moor Park. Guy Woodman's now analysing his putt for 2 feet for par. Big moment this for Guy Woodman. Very nicely done, he holds it. I'm sure you can hear the applause in the background. Fantastic closing hole here at Moor Park. It's okay, right side of the green by Guy Woodman. Now it's George Gill to play. Good strike, but it's falling away to the left half of the green. They're all struggling with the angle of this hole. It's to the left-hand side again. And Henry's also going to have to make a good up and down to stay in the hole. To give you some idea of the shot that George faces, well below the level of the green. I can't even see him. He's hit a great looking shot. Finished about 10 feet past the hole. Fantastic effort from where he was. he's clipped it beautifully, made a lovely sound of the face, but now it's releasing out. You'd say that Guy Woodman now is in the driving seat. He's just back right edge in the fringe. He's standing over the wall addressing it. He must be 25, 30 feet away. It's all about touch and pace, this putt. Lovely stroke, head down. Looks like a brilliant pace. Fantastic effort, just missed the right edge. Leaves himself a foot for par. Fantastic effort by Guy Woodman from that position. Yep, great 3 for Guy Woodman. Colin Downton, his manager and sponsor of the tournament, can barely watch. He can't even look at the green. His putting's been fantastic over the last 4 weeks, Henry. See if he can hold another one when it really matters. Guy Woodman's watching on anxiously. Fantastic putt by Henry Sheridan Mills. Absolutely brilliant. Balls of steel, that man. Henry Sheridan Mills can't help but smile. George Gill has just missed his putt. Unfortunately, that's him leaving and exiting the playoff, but a fantastic effort from George. He's been working very hard over the last few weeks. Guy Woodman's up. And he's pulled it left. But catch the piece of the green, the best he's going to have is 20 feet. It's just gone long left. So a great line if it's enough club. Probably a similar shot to what he just hit on the last par 4. He's going to have a chance. Good try. Henry's putt's on its way. Great looking putt. He's done this so many times in his career. Can he find one more clutch putt? Great looking putt. Needs to turn. Bombed it through the break. Massive, massive opportunity for the lad. Great putt. Proud of you. Close travel as always. Thank you, Dan.
After a mammoth 8-hole playoff that felt like it was never going to come to an end, that clutch 4-foot putt for Henry Sheridan Mills takes it. He's won £10,000, 3 Challenge Tour starts and a start on the European Tour in December.